In the quiet rural town of Hamamatsu, Japan, back in the early 1900s, lived a young boy named Soichiro Honda. His hands were often stained with oil, and his eyes burned with a relentless curiosity. Life wasn't easy. His family was poor. His father, a humble bicycle repairman, and his mother, a weaver, worked tirelessly just to make ends meet. But young Soichiro found his own kind of wealth in a world of sound and motion. He was captivated by noise, the satisfying whir of gears, the resonant hum of metal, the explosive spark of an engine. He spent his nights as his father's shadow, mesmerized by the intricate dance of tools and parts as broken bicycles were brought back to life. His days were spent on treasure hunts, scavenging the streets for discarded scrap metal and forgotten components. For him, these weren't junk. They were possibilities. Each piece was a puzzle waiting to be solved, a story waiting to be told. This wasn't just a childhood hobby. It was the forging of a lifelong passion, a deep intuitive understanding of how things work. At the tender age of 16, Soichiro made a decision that would change his life forever. He left the familiar comfort of his village and set out for the sprawling, electric city of Tokyo. He arrived with nothing but the clothes on his back and a fire in his heart. No money, no formal education, just an unshakable passion for machines. He found work as a mechanic, and his days were filled with the grime and grease of fixing cars. But his learning didn't stop when the sun went down. By night, he turned his attention to a different kind of machine: radios. He taught himself how they worked, how they breathed, how they sang. He was learning the language of engineering, one circuit and one piston at a time. Success, however, was not a straight line. Soichiro's journey was paved with devastating failures. His first company, painstakingly built from the ground up, was shattered by the ravages of war. His factory, the physical embodiment of his dreams, was bombed into a pile of ash and rubble. Lesser men would have surrendered, defeated by circumstances beyond their control. But Soichiro Honda was not a lesser man. He saw opportunity in the ruins. He saw a future in the ashes. With an incredible display of resilience, he began again. Armed with nothing more than salvaged generator engines from the war and his old trusted tools, he started tinkering. His vision was simple, yet revolutionary: to create a small, affordable motorized bicycle that could help people get around in a post-war Japan desperate for mobility. He attached these small engines to bicycle frames, and in doing so, created something entirely new. It was a simple machine born from scarcity, but it was a beacon of hope. This little motorbike, nicknamed the Bata Bata for the sound its engine made, did more than just get people from one place to another. It mobilized a nation. It gave people freedom. It was the seed from which a global empire would grow. That curious boy from Hamamatsu, the one who fixed broken radios and scavenged for scrap parts, became the founder of the Honda Motor Company. His name became a symbol known around the world for precision, innovation, and an unstoppable spirit. This is the story of Soichiro Honda. It's a powerful reminder that our beginnings don't define our end. It shows us that failure isn't a final destination, but the very fuel that powers the engine of greatness. Thanks for watching. If you were inspired by this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories of ambition and resilience. See you next time.